messing about with Audacity to get an idea of my voice spectrum and then adjusting the transmit equalizer to try and suit. I may have the levels down the preamp maybe a little bit down, I don't know. I can bump the preamp up and oh no, that's way too much. That went straight into the red on the EQ, but I thought I had everything set up right, but obviously not optimum at the moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure, Sal. The John and Nigel are better to do that anyway if you're in Thetis or whatever you're doing. So they're both quite clever with that. The other problem is, are you running, I think it's the leveler in it, Nigel. The leveler knocks it right about a bit, doesn't it, mate, over?
Well, in some cases, but no, don't be hard on yourself there, Nigel, because, yeah, you know, you have it dialed in pretty good there. Just a little bit of fine tweaking now at this stage, so I wouldn't go drifting too far from where you've said it. It just, it needs a little bit shrill on the top end, just needs a bit of taming, that's all, and then maybe you can just allow a little bit more in the bottom end and you know, just feather it out then. But I'll pass you around to John for a report anyhow, and then we'll see is Darren back with us there. M0DYY to give Nigel a shout there. Go ahead, John.
Break.
Yeah, cheers, Nigel. And yeah, good evening, Nigel. G0NIG. Mike 0 Delta Yankee. How'd you copy over?
Yeah, no problem at all. 59 plus with me. I've turned the leveler off if that was causing any problems. But no, you're a great signal with me. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem at all, Nigel. Yeah, you're sounding okay with me actually. Looking like Nigel's a little bit sharp, but perfectly readable. You have dropped down on signal with me a little bit from when you first called in, but I did do you a quick recording, Nigel. Stand by, and I'll play the recording, and you can see how it sounds. There, here we go.
And I'm hoping that the audio is not offensive.
There you go, Nigel. Not just a short little clip, but sounds absolutely fine with me. Go ahead.
Thanks for that, yeah. It's weird listening to one's own voice. I sound butcher over the air than I do in my head. I thought my voice was a little bit like 3 or 4 octaves higher than how you're receiving me, but the voice is different in the head, obviously. I won't detain you guys any further. I'm being ushered away from the radio, unfortunately, by forces which are not under my control. So shall go away and play a little bit more. And I've had the Hermes for about a year, but it's the first time I've really taken any interest in what the SSB audio does of it, only within the last few days. And I do have a kind of a music background, but only with instruments, not with voice. So it's a new world to me. From G0NIG.
Break.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Break, acknowledge.
Just tame that top end down a little bit. Maybe introduce a little bit of a 80 or 160 or 40, somewhere around there, just to bring a little bit of that, a little bit of low end in. It'll be absolutely fine. But it's very sharp. I mean, it'll be cracking DX audio. No issues at all. But for general rag tube, maybe just a little bit more low end. But it sounds absolutely fine. And like I say, band conditions are up a little bit and down. So maybe we can try again on another night when band conditions are a little bit better. But good to hear, Nigel. I'm going to put it back to Nigel. I know you want to disappear. But good to catch up with you, and I'm sure we'll catch up again soon. G0NIG from Mike 0 Delta Yankee. Back around to you, Nigel.
Yeah, okay, thanks, John. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Nigel. Well, look, anytime, if you ever want a hand setting anything with that, just jump on and either myself or some of the guys give you a hand. But I would recommend, if you want to take it to another stage, you kind of, change that microphone to begin with, change your input device there. And then it's just a little bit of fettling off on the EQ and the levels and stuff like that. If you want to go through stuff like that, say you can pop me an email on QRZ and we'll jump on a frequency some day during the daytime. So I'm going to wish you best 73. There is a station called break a few times here. I want to acknowledge and see who it is, and then we want to get Darren in. He's been on the side for a while. G0NIG, best wishes from EI8 ITB in the group. Thanks for calling in, Nigel. Give us a shout anytime you hear us. Over.
Yep, okay, thanks very much, Nigel. I've taken everybody's comments down, and we'll do a little bit of tweaking into a dummy load and see what the spectrum looks like after playing around a bit more. I do have an interface. I have an interface that will accept XLR inputs connected to the computer, and it may be prudent to invest in a microphone which costs a little bit more than £15. So with that, 7-3s everybody, thanks very much for the comments and the advice, and certainly we'll listen out for you guys in the future. From Golf Sierra, November, India Golf.
Yeah, 7-3, Nigel. You're welcome there anytime, and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, the station that was call a break there. Do you want to go ahead with the call, and we'll take you in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, this is M7OXA, Mike 7, Oscar X-Ray Alpha again. Just wondering, me and Nigel, G0NIG, go to the same radio club, and I was just wondering if he could hear me. Over.
Yeah, was there a break station there that was trying to call in? Go ahead.
This is M7OXA, Mike 7, Oscar X-Ray Alpha.
Yeah, X-ray Alpha, I think it was. Go again.
Mike 7, Oscar X-Ray Alpha.
Sugar.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Dan, I thought I recognised the vocals like this. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, me and Nigel, G0NIG, go to the same radio club. I was wondering if he can hear me. Over.
Okay. I think you wanted to know, you were interested, could Nigel hear you? Wait, let's see. Nigel, have you cleared, or are you still with us?
No, I'm still here. I can hear Dan, but he's down in the noise with me. He's not that far from me, but there's big hills in the way. So we're copying each other on ground wave, if anything. And I think his antenna is quite a compromised antenna, as is mine. So, but he is there. I can hear him, but he's obviously usually a lot stronger on 2 meters. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I hope you got that, Dan. Over.
Yeah, I copied that. Here's a 5x9 for me. 5x9. Over.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if you got that, Nigel, but you're 5 and 9 with him there anyhow. So, okay, guys. Thanks for the call in anyhow today there. And 73 Nigel and 73 Dan. Over.
Golf Zero Radio Yankee Boy.
Hang on, we're not just taking calls yet, we're just clearing with the station there. Okay, 7-3 Dan and 7-3 Nigel from EI8 ITB in the group.
Yeah, all the best. 7-3.
73s, bye-bye.
M6LXO, Darren, sorry, you've been out on the side there for ages. Go ahead, Darren.